Blizzard is finally listening and they're giving us fresh servers. What they said is that we're getting fresh servers directly with the pre-patch, so you'll start from level 1. All dungeons will be available from the start, and we're also going to have all talent trees available from the beginning, which is going to be the Wrath of the Lich King talents. So you'll be able to level up from fresh all the way to level 70, and then you're going to have to wait until Wrath of the Lich King actually does launch for Northrend to be unlocked in all of the actual Wrath zones. But one thing that's really exciting, or one thing that's been worrying a lot of players, is a lot of people are going into Wrath of the Lich King with a ridiculous amount of gear or an insane amount of gold. So the economy is going to be bonkers on normal servers because people have done GDKPs or whatever gold farm they've been doing this entire time. You won't be able to make a Death Knight until you have a character of level 55 on that realm. And then also server transfers are not going to be available to that realm for the first 3 months, so 90 days. So nobody's going to bring over a ton of gold and any just giga geared characters until Wrath of the Lich King has been launched and we're actually already just geared up in Wrath. Although it might mean some people will eventually transfer over with like crazy amounts of consumes or mats or things to really kind of like bait the auction house. That's something that's inevitable to happen eventually, but I wouldn't worry about that too much. This is actually the first time Blizzard is giving us a fresh realm for people to come in if they didn't play Burning Crusade or even didn't play Classic and have the exact equal footing as everyone else. I don't necessarily know though if this will be a very successful realm, just kind of from the standpoint of most people don't want to give up all the gear they have. Most people, if they're decked out with like legendaries and whatnot, even though they're going to replace it, they often don't want to give that up, and they're also going to lose all of their achievements. And the last thing in this blue post that Blizzard launched today is that to remind us that PvE and PvP realms aren't going to be restricted on realm transfers anymore. The Wrath closed beta will come out soon, TM. They didn't say anything about that. Classic era clones are going to be retired. Existing realms are going to be consolidated, which really means if people don't take the free transfers offered on existing realms that are deemed by Blizzard as dead, even though other realms are dead as well, they are going to be forced to be transferred to another realm. But one of the interesting things with that was if you don't transfer your character yourself, you will actually not be able to play your character potentially for a few weeks or even months as Blizzard is doing their forced transfers. But one thing that's kind of exciting though is the removal of a restriction of transferring from PvE realms to PvP realms. Now you can kind of play with your friends on any realm, even if you created a character somewhere that was different than them long time ago. And Blizzard is upping the actual character limit on realms from 10 to 50. So that's really exciting. You can make as many characters as you want on one realm, especially when this is something that was a concern if people had all of their characters and might have had to delete one for a Death Knight as well, but you don't really have to do that anymore. Anyways, new classic fresh era realms. I just wanted to let you guys know about this as it came out right now, and I will see you guys all with some Wrath of the Lich King videos this week.